All of us in the real estate business have been looking for that silver bullet to take us out of the age-old thick paper files into the electronic world of an electronic transaction.
I had a wonderful career in real estate, selling tens of millions of dollars of properties, but I consistently found that there was a lot of pain that an agent feels and that I felt in trying to get buyers and sellers on the same page. So I left my post and said I need to develop a company and an application that can assist me and can assist all agents in managing the mounds of paperwork in a real estate transaction. And MyWebTC does that. We interviewed hundreds of real estate professionals over a several-year period, and we found that there are exactly 5 key pain points that every agent feels: efficiency, liability, legibility or clarity of forms, mounds of paperwork, and coordination of all parties into a single application. Efficiency. MyWebTC allows an agent to be out prospecting and developing new business instead of being stuck behind the desk pushing paperwork. Liability. Perhaps the worst issue facing our industry today. What MyWebTC does is allow the broker's general counsel to load risk management scenarios and legal hints in the transaction in each individual form so the agent has immediate opportunity to reduce claims against the broker. Legibility. Documents are faxed and refaxed beyond recognition, and what MyWebTC does to alleviate that pain is harness a $10 million data center that does nothing but fax and digital photo format. So at the end of the day, a broker has a file on their desk that's very legible. Mounds of paperwork. This is probably the biggest pain that agents feel. MyWebTC uses a sophisticated database and intuitive workflow that on day one of a transaction identifies every document that will be used, who will see that document, what order they'll see it, and what time frames. Coordination of all parties. If it's a cell phone or a PDA, a fax machine or email, MyWebTC harnesses a communication profile to allow all parties to receive and send notifications and documents the way they like to. Let me highlight one key benefit of using MyWebTC. As agents, we know that the first thing we need to do when a property goes into escrow is we need to build the escrow file or the broker checklist and identify form by form every document that's used in a real estate transaction. Well, thanks to MyWebTC, what used to take a good portion of your day has now been condensed to approximately 10 seconds. Here's how it works. You log into MyWebTC and simply mouse click on the address of the file you want to work. You click on Launch Broker File, and the system intuitively builds every form necessary in your real estate transaction, and then sends them out to sellers and buyers in a logical, intuitive format, and then returns those forms into the right web form so you can see at a glance at any time exactly where your file's at.
Now, MyWebTC comes as close as anything that I've seen in these past years, combining transaction coordination with forms management, which is an enormous part of the whole project, and they have all of the forms that are necessary in a real estate transaction, and they are incorporating the electronic signature. And we're intrigued enough by what we've seen with MyWebTC that we will be evaluating it in 2 of our offices.
There's not an agent or broker in America that wouldn't immediately embrace a simple technology that could make their life and their business so much more effective and easy, provided that it was easy to use. And MyWebTC will allow you to streamline and transform your business today with no learning curve and no shipping you off to an 8-hour seminar at a hotel looking at slides, wondering how to use it. It's effortless.